Oh yeah, we're close. Yeah, here we go. Boom.
What is going on, everybody out there on the interwebs? Welcome back to another episode of Fear the Hive 1155 podcast. I
We're
am
out,
Don,
baby.
and we are joined by my co-host, my favorite person in the world on Tuesdays, Steven.
Oh, on Tuesday. I'm glad I got Tuesdays, man. Glad I made the roster, baby. Glad I made the roster.
Well, I mean, it can't be on Sundays, especially when we're playing each other. So,
Man, look, man, that's a whole hour early, dude. It's a whole hour early. It's a whole hour early. We don't need to talk about that just yet. Still got hives. Still got hives. Anyhow, dude. So what's been up with you? So for everybody that's watching, we love the fact that you guys hang with us for as long as you do. But we're really trying to round this thing out. So our format's changing ever so slightly, but you rock with us, so I know you're gonna be there. So let me ask you this, Dominique. For everybody that's been watching, how was your Thanksgiving week?
It was good. It was good. Spent time down with some family in Colombia, and yeah, it was good. Can't complain. I mean, also had some goals because I mean, this family member, they just built a new house.
Oh, okay.
And it was, you do that black people thing where it's not like you're judging. You're looking at somebody's house, and you're like, I would do that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that little nugget of what you did, and I'm gonna stick it over here for when I build my next house. That's where my dream house.
So are you saying you weren't judging, or were you saying that you were lightly judging their decisions to determine whether or not you would emulate?
Yes, that not judging in a negative,
not in a negative way. No,
it's like, that's really good. I really like that.
Observing their decision choices to determine whether or not they would fit in your lifestyle.
Yes. and it seems to fit in this lifestyle. So
Okay, so what takeaways did you get from their new house? What did you look at and go, you know what? I want that.
They had a porch, right? Not uncommon to anybody else, but this porch went out far enough that it was encompassed in a canopy, like the natural roof line of the house.
Yeah.
And so it was like an outdoor space to where, honestly, if he really wanted to, he can enclose it and just make it an all year room. But it had a fireplace, gas fireplace, of course. But the genius thing about it was it had an outdoor bathroom.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Not an outhouse.
No. It's okay. I need to process this because I know what you said. I know what you didn't say. You did say outhouse. You said outdoor bathroom. But anytime anybody says outdoor bathroom, okay, go ahead. I'm with you now. Go ahead.
So the bathroom was connected to the house in some way, shape, or form on the same wall as the outdoor TV and the fire and the gas fireplace. And basically, when you open it, it's all the creature comforts of an inside bathroom, just wasn't connected to the contiguous house.
Okay. Stupid question.
Okay.
When you step out of the bathroom, are you outside or are you inside?
You're outside.
Okay. No. Okay. So if I step out of the bathroom, I'm outside. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. I mean, it's genius. No, I mean it's pretty dope. My parents 3 houses ago, 4 houses ago. I can't keep track anymore. Anyhow, bought a house and they enclosed the back porch, and I was like, "This is wow! Like this is dope."
Yeah.
And ever since then, my dad. Any house that they bought, he went and either had it enclosed or he went and got it enclosed, and it's just like it's not a game. And so I understand it. It's pretty. If you like outside, if you like nature, you like sunshine areas and times of reflection or escape, it's perfect for that, man. It's perfect.
Right.
And having an outside bathroom means that you never actually have to go inside of the house. I like the idea.
Yeah, it was definitely different. I never saw anything like it. you know, and yeah, it was just different to a point to where when I haven't seen something before, I'm like, well, yeah, I have not seen that before. That's really neat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, some design elements for they implemented this. So I've always had an affliction for shiplap walls.
Go on. I'll be Googling.
Yeah, you had that look like but yeah, they implemented shiplap walls, and I was like, and you can ask my wife. I have always been a fan of shiplap.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, sir. As my 3-year-old comes to
that man said it's time for the spotlight.
Daddy.
Yes.
Nana.
Okay, thank you. Okay, go help Nana. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
We are family men. Those people are the stars of our lives, even though they're not the stars of this show.
That's correct.
They don't know the difference. And it's okay. It's okay.
That is absolutely 100% correct. But yeah, so they implemented shiplap walls in the way that I would as well. And you know, they had the entertainment system, and it was nice. The whole home, you know, entertainment system, the whole home audio. So they were, you know, it got ratchet at one point. You know, they was playing music, it was shots being passed around. It was awesome. It was a good time.
That sounds like a Thanksgiving for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Old people, young people, everybody, TikTok, whatever. It was good.
What do you mean when you say old people?
Old people were interacting with the music, having a good time with the young people.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all look on that one. I was gonna needle you on that. I was like, what do you mean? But I'm not. People will be watching. I'm not gonna get you in trouble. I was going to. It looked like something familiar, but I'm not gonna do it. Yo, okay, so my neighbors apparently. This only connects ever so slightly to what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbors apparently are YouTube stars. Okay. On my street, which is a new development, they moved in. they brought they brought their family. They moved in next door to me, across the way from me, and across the way next door to me. So their family got 3 houses in this community. The day that they moved into the house next to me, they were moving in their stuff. They're like really serious. Like I really appreciated the care with which they packed their things. They got there, they took things off the truck. They pressure washed all their furniture and stuff and let it dry and all that good stuff. It's like, that's dope. You know, I was like, man, I really value the care that they took. And then I went out to my car and I saw them carrying in a very shiny pole. And so I wanted to say something. Stupid me was going, oh, that looks like a really long bath rod.
A shower curtain rod.
Looks very stable. Like it can hold a lot of
That's not going anywhere. Oh yeah, I understand why it's not going anywhere.
And then I was looking at the size of the pole and I was going, they didn't tell me they had 10-foot ceilings as an option in this neighborhood.
No, you're an idiot.
Anyhow, housing options is what made me think of that. I was like, yo, I was watching them going, I did not know we could do that in this neighborhood. Right. Apparently we can, and they haven't invited me. Not that I would go, but it's the thought that counts, right?
It's the thought. It's the thought. I'm with it. Hey, it is what it is, you know.
Oh man. So look, that's great. I'm glad you had a good Thanksgiving. I had a good Thanksgiving as well. I went to see my parents. It was my mother's 70th birthday.
Oh man.
And yeah,
congrats.
It was great, man. It's great. My mother and my father took the time to stunt on us for her birthday. Okay. So my parents don't normally stunt. They're like really reserved, conservative people. You know, every now and again, they be on some all of everything. Like, okay. So my dad, you know, husbands buy their wives diamonds over time. This has been a thing, right? Yeah, I know. Our generation it ain't exactly the same, but the generation prior to us, they bought them diamonds at specific anniversaries, right? In different intervals of their marriage.
Right.
So what my dad did was he gathered all them diamonds up and made a big pendant out of them joints. So you know how you see rappers with that big old Rockefeller chain?
Yep.
My dad took all the diamonds that he's ever bought my mom. He went to Jacob the jeweler, not really Jacob the jeweler, but he went to a jeweler and was like, yo, make it hot. And the dude was like, say less. And so for her 70th birthday, that's what she got. Now, I'm not going to tell you how nice it is. I don't want y'all to think any kind of way, but just know that if you've ever seen a 70-year-old stunt, you know it's a completely different level of stunting.
So here's my thing about that. Like, as a woman, and women, please chime in on this. I'm really interested to know. Like, you ask for a man to buy you a nice diamond, nice big rock and whatnot, and it costs, I don't know, 10, 15, whatever. Do you feel self-conscious about wearing that out in public?
They don't.
Like,
we don't even need them to chime in. I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't. Let me tell you how I know.
Wow.
Because they don't feel self-conscious carrying a Louis Vuitton bag around. Like the real ones, the ones that are $10,000.
Right.
They don't feel self-conscious. They know that everyone that knows Louis Vuitton knows that bag's $10,000. They don't care. Don't care.
Okay.
Don't care. Don't care at all. Don't care at all. Now, we feel self-conscious about it. Like, my wife she bought me an amazing gift one year, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't appreciate it when she got it for me. She bought me a matching Coach wallet and Coach book bag. It was not even a book bag. It's a satchel, the crossbodies, right?
Yep.
She got a real good deal on it. I ain't gonna tell you how much she paid for it, but it wasn't retail. But it was still hundreds of dollars.
Right.
And so I was like, I'm not carrying this $300 satchel. Wasn't $300, but I'm just saying, I'm not carrying this satchel. I'm not, no. And for like 3 months, I was like, I'm not gonna carry it. And in the week, I was like, yo, this is dope. I'm gonna start carrying it. Somebody stole it, yo. I got hit up. I don't know how. I don't know when. I said, I got the wallet. Wallet's dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna replace the backpack, the satchel.
Dang.
Yeah, man, it was dope. It was black with like black and gray C's on that joint. Oh man, it was dope, yo.
So what did you do? You like left it somewhere, or like somebody lifted it off you?
Well, I took it off and I set it down next to me, and somebody took it.
Yep.
And I'm glad I didn't have anything in it. Like now, I would put my wallet and my keys and my tool in it, but then I had nothing at that time. So they just took it. And I really wish I had it because it was really dope.
Yeah. So my mom, she did something like that, like for herself. She's got one of those Louis Vuitton suitcases.
Say again?
Louis Vuitton suitcases. Suitcases, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm talking
luggage set.
I wanted to make sure that I heard the ES because the ES implies luggage set. Suitcase implies one. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, luggage set, yes. And for me, I like it because it's easy to spot when coming off the carousel. Like, you ever get like the regular black suitcase and you never really think about it until like you're picking up your luggage. You're like, you know what? I really need to do something to make that stand out.
It's very easy to spot. The booster boys think that as well.
Right. No, for sure. Like, so that's my other thing. Like, I have it now, and my wife is the only person that uses it. So, and best believe an AirTag goes in there.
Yo.
Like, no matter, an AirTag goes in that suitcase.
Like, you got to track that thing. Yeah, you got to. Because it is, look, what do they call it? What season? from ATL. Did you watch ATL?
What, the movie?
That's not the right answer.
Oh, Donald Glover thing. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
It's not the right answer. It's not the right answer. Robin season, yo.
Yeah.
It is Robin season. It's Robin season. So be careful out there with your gifts and your Louis bags and et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. And if you're lucky, if you're just lucky enough, you'll be able to buy a CyberTruck that's bulletproof and arrow-proof.
Hey man, look, don't get me started on CyberTruck. I love that thing. So I was able to see it in person.
Go on.
I was able to see it in person. If you guys want to check out the video, I will try to leave the card to my video on my other channel that I did. And it is, you have a lot of people. It's a polarizing object, honestly. You have people that absolutely hate it, and you have people that love it. There's no real in between. But then you also have this third group of people where at first they don't like it, but it kind of grows on them. And they're just like, oh, okay, I'm with it now. And it looks, for any reference, it looks like an unrendered Halo Warthog. There you go.
Spot on, actually. Spot on.
It's a trapezoid on wheels.
Yes. And it is ugly. It is ugly.
Okay, but I mean,
is it futuristic? Yes. Is it packed with technology? Yes. Is it pretty? No. There's nothing about that.
Would you drive it?
Would I into a wall? I drive it into a wall to make it look better.
What? Dude, it's not that bad.
At full speed on turbo.
It is not that bad, man. Man, look, the CyberTruck right now is the pinnacle of Tesla's technology and expertise in the electric vehicle field right now. Like they're taking everything that they
notice you didn't say design.
Huh?
Notice you didn't say design.
I mean, it is a radical design.
Is it a radical design? Yes, but is it the pinnacle of their design? No. Okay, let me try it another way. The same company that gave us 3 of the most beautiful vehicles to debut.
Wait, there's 4 of them. So which one are you leaving out?
The X, the S, and the Roadster.
So you're leaving out 2 vehicles. Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Wait, the new Roadster or the old Roadster?
The old Roadster.
Okay, the Lotus based version. Gotcha. Which they just made that the technology, something around it, the technology around that open source, so anybody can use it now. Well,
but 3 of the most beautiful cars to debut gave us the Cybertruck, and if they had done the Cybertruck first, maybe I would cut them some slack. But see, here's the thing: the Cybertruck was a choice. To make it look like that was a choice. And the only reason someone would choose to make a truck that technologically advanced look like that is to troll everybody. That's the only reason. And I can't
not necessarily a troll. Okay, maybe Elon is a bit of a troll. I'm not gonna lie about that. He is. But at the same time, there's no way that they could have made it first because of the fact that this, like I said, this is the culmination of technology that they perfected as time went on. And you have like only 2 electric trucks in the market right now. You have the F-150 Lightning, which basically all Ford did was say, you know what, let's take the F-150, we're going to cram a whole bunch of batteries in it and call it a day. And then you have the Rivian R1T and R1S.
Well, see, here's the thing. What more do you need from an F-150 except for a lot of batteries?
Efficiency. That's the problem. The F-150 Lightning at best gets 230 miles on a charge. And even at that, it doesn't even get fully 230 miles.
Hey, Dominique. Here's what I need for you to know about people that buy trucks. By and large, they don't care about gas. By and large, They don't care about distance till empty. They're living life on the edge as it is. They don't care. They don't care. Okay. All right. Let's start there.
All right.
And if you start with that in mind, then you understand why the F-150 is either somebody's work truck that was given to them by the company or their second truck. Either way, they still don't care. It's nobody's primary personal work truck. You know what I mean? It's not like I can only buy one truck and I'm gonna buy an electric F-150. No, if you're gonna buy a primary work truck, you're gonna buy a regular F-150.
Well, so I will level with anybody who does not like electric trucks. I will level with people on this. The cars are being electric makes sense, absolutely. But electric trucks do not currently do truck things. But here's the other thing. Most people that buy trucks don't use it for truck things either. A very small percentage of people own trucks just because it is a symbol.
Outside of Texas.
Okay, maybe. But yeah, I mean, most people like they're like, oh, I need a truck. It's like, okay, what do you need a truck? Do you haul stuff? No. Do you use the bed for anything? No. I just want a truck. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. But I mean, and with that in mind, even with the R1, with the Rivian R1T, most people aren't using it for the bed or the towing capacity. They get it because it's a status symbol essentially, and so will be the CyberTruck. But at least
you'll be able to ugly status symbol.
But Tesla's name of the game is we want to create vehicles that do not cost an arm and a leg. Granted, the S and X at first did cost an arm and a leg, but they are significantly down compared to what they used to be. Okay, they're significantly down. The Model 3 and Model Y significantly down and have room to go even lower and still be profitable compared to every other company that's trying to make electric vehicles.
If I didn't know any better, I would say that in that cup you have there is some Kool-Aid that you've been sipping on kind of hard. I mean, I'm a Tesla guy. I'm in favor of the technology. I don't like Elon Musk because
that's fair.
For a lot of reasons.
That's fair.
But I mean, with the truck thing, man, you gotta let that one go, man. You gotta let that one go.
Nah.
He made a truck because he thought it was gonna fly, and it's not. It's not so very badly.
What do you mean, dude? There are literally 2 million reservations. Now, will all of those convert? No, they will not. But you have people lining since last week. Since I put my video out, there are people in droves driving to the nearest Tesla service center to see the Cybertruck, waiting long lines, give up information to the Tesla service center in order for them just to see it because they want to see it in person.
Okay.
One company does not need. They don't need advertising. This is advertisement enough.
I'll play the game. I'll play the game. Great. What's the conversion rate?
So, out of 2 million Cybertrucks, I think the conversion rate will at least be 30%. 30% is 600,000 Cybertrucks. Right now, the Model S and Model X yearly combined for about 100 to 200,000. They're slated to be able to build 200 to 300,000 Cybertrucks once they fully get ramped.
Okay. So I will continue playing the game and say this. Inasmuch as they will be able to build that many trucks, once your core audience for that truck all has a Cybertruck, who else you think is buying this thing?
The people who thought buying a Rivian R1T and the F-150 Lightning was a good idea.
See, here's what you don't know about trucks. 75% of the people that bought that F-150 bought it because it was an F-150. They ain't buying no other truck.
It's an inferior product.
And who cares?
Ford could have made the money one, giving the truck away, and two, it is an inferior product.
You're talking tech logic to people that buy trucks. They're not interested in your tech logic.
Oh my gosh, I know
they're not. They're just not. I'm sorry.
I know. I have to stand on my soapbox for it. So,
oh well, hey, stand soapbox away. Go on. It's okay. It's all right. But no, I mean, in theory, yeah. But you gotta stop trolling me. Give me another design, right? Make this a limited edition model, hike up the price a little bit, and then make something that looks more like something suitable,
more normal,
driven. No, it doesn't even more really have to be
conformable.
It doesn't even have to be. I mean, if you want truck people to buy it, why do you think all the trucks look similar?
Steve, I'm telling you, watch after this unveiling or this delivery. Watch within the next year, the CyberTruck, regardless of any other type of EV that comes out, Tesla has it covered.
All right, man. Amen.
I know. It's hard to believe, but I guarantee you.
You're betting the over with tech logic. I'm betting the under with truck logic. Okay. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the truck is not going to sell to its core audience, because I firmly believe that it will.
And yes, the last thing I'll say about it is, EV wise, it looks like demand is stalling for EVs, but it's not. The problem is the competition is unable to do anything with what Tesla's put in place. They can't make the vehicles profitably themselves. So they're trying to drive the narrative of people don't want EVs. People don't want EVs. Right now, people want Teslas.
Cars. Tesla. Cars.
No, they want Teslas.
No. They want Tesla. Cars. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you. Okay, let's try it another way. Would you ever expect someone that owns a Shelby Mustang to buy anything Mopar?
No, brand loyalty.
Okay. That's how hard it is for you to get anyone that owns a gas or diesel truck to actually want to buy a Tesla truck.
But they had to overcome the same thing about the electric cars.
No.
Yes.
Not the same. Trucks and cars not the same.
There's people out there who've driven muscle cars faithfully, got into a Tesla and said, you know what?
That's muscle cars. The people that have muscle cars have a muscle car and a Tesla.
But they still bought a Tesla.
Okay. All right. Okay.
They didn't go get anything else. They got a Tesla.
And you know what happened? Tesla said, for us to continue, we've got to market to the masses. So let's get a cheap Tesla out there. Let's get a cheap Tesla out there. Let's sell some used Teslas out there. Let's do something to market to the masses, right? Okay. You know who among the masses drives trucks? People that ain't looking to switch to electric. I'm just saying, man, I'm here in Texas. Gas is $2.40 a gallon. I know that means nothing to you, but it's not like that anywhere else in the country. And I'm telling you right now, they don't care.
My finger on the pulse of gas.
They don't care. There's so much oil in the state. They don't care at all. Like at all. I drive down the highway and I look at these trucks passing by and I go, I know at this speed, you're only getting 9 miles to the gallon. I could race you and still win. I don't understand how your pocket takes this.
Yeah.
Because they don't care. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing. Like, I had a Tahoe before and I did like it, But geez, I swear, like there were times that I could be driving the thing, and I promise I can watch the gas go down as I'm driving, almost like the odometer or my speedometer, and it's like I shouldn't be able to. This shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so we're gonna move on, people. We're gonna move on to our watch list. I promise you. But I gotta tell you the story. So when I went to buy my car, I went and I test drove a few chargers. I didn't go get a charger. I was going to get a Honda Accord because I wanted the gas.
I tripped and fell into a Dodge dealership.
The man was like, "Hey man, the Honda Accord ain't ready, but why don't you test drive this charger while it's ready?" We ran like 20 minutes. I was like, "All right."
The mistake you made.
I drove it and I was like, "Man, this thing is great." I looked up, so I can't drive. I mean, I can't buy this thing, man. It only gets like 10 miles to gallon. He's like, "Oh, is gas mileage the reason?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I can't do it." He's like, "Hey, man, bring that other one around here." He put me in the GT, right? All right, so I ended up, he was going to sell me on an RT Scatty. I ended up with a GT only because of the gas mileage.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had 25, 28, almost 30 on the highway.
Not bad at all.
And so it was like, I got to do it.
I gotta do it.
It's so pretty.
I had to do it.
It goes so fast. I got to do it. And I drove away in a car that gas mileage, I don't know what happened, man. He got me, yo. He got me. He was like, "Yo, man, the payment's going to be just about the same." I was like, "Man, run it, dog, run it." I called my wife. She was like, if that's what you want. I was like, "Say click."
Thank you.
Say less, baby. Say less.
I was just about to say, you get home, she's like, "That's not a Civic." Be like, "It's not." Dang.
I had to get this one. This is the biggest one. The other one was a 2-door. You can't all fit in that thing. But no.
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, man. But yeah, no, that's what it is. Dude, have you had COVID yet?
Yeah, I had it once.
You had it once. How was your experience? 'Cause I think I caught COVID light this weekend.
Jesus. My experience with it was actually pretty mild. Like my throat hurt, but that was like literally it for me. Like my throat hurt, and I had like a headache.
See, okay, so this is why I think I got caught COVID light, right? I've had 4 vaccines for COVID, 5 vaccines for COVID, right? Like as soon as the vaccines were available, we got them, right. So I'm a vaccine OG, right? Even before like general public, I had my joints. Not playing them games. But so taking care, hadn't really caught it or had symptoms. But after Thanksgiving, man, I don't know if it was I don't know what it was, but today we record on Tuesdays, right? On Saturday, I started to feel really funny. So, oh, my throat's itchy. I'll take some cold and flu. On Sunday, bruh. I've never had this happen to me in my life. I was both freezing and burning up at the same time for a full 36 hours.
So what you're telling me is you know exactly what a Hot Pocket feels like when it comes out the microwave at the recommended time.
For 36 straight hours, bruh. Like, okay.
Like piping hot on the outside, but freezing cold on the inside.
You know how you get in the bed, you're like, man, it's hot. So you stick your leg out to cool the rest of your body out. I tried that and I stuck my leg out and I got the cold chills. I was like, oh my God, I'm freezing. I'm getting kitchen frostbite. I had to pull my leg back inside of my covers. Like, and not only that, for the last like 12 hours, I was sweating profusely. Like dripping with sweat. I was in the bed for probably, 16 hours on Sunday.
Wow.
Between the couch and the bed. Like I was I was out. Oh my gosh. And shout out to my wife. My wife nursed me back to health.
Mm-hmm.
Not shout out to my wife because she made me take oregano oil.
She take a what?
Exactly. Because no sane human being should be forced to take oregano oil. Okay.
What is oregano? What? Okay, we've got to unpack this. What is this?
I don't know. I was sick. She said, take it. I took it. I wanted to live. I wanted to live.
Take this if you want to live.
Sure. I mean, how much worse can it be?
Right.
Oh my God.
Is this FDA approved?
No. If I was in a clinical trial and they gave me that oil, I'd be like, don't ever give this to anyone else because it made me want to die. After I snatched my throat out. Okay, so here's the thing. It's an oil, comes in a little container, right? It's homeopathic, of course, but it has properties because oregano has properties. It's an herb. It's antiseptic. It's people with castor oil.
I've never had castor oil, but yeah, okay.
I've had it a long time ago. It by far is a better experience than oregano oil. Because oregano oil has that tingly feeling that mint gives you. Like mouthwash of mint gives you a tingly feeling. Okay. Yep. Imagine that, but with a grassy taste attached to it. That inhabits the back of your mouth and your nose canal, or your sinuses, for 8 hours. You can't taste anything. Everything tastes like oregano. And if you've had oregano as a garnish, that's one thing. But try chewing oregano leaf. It's not that pleasant. That's not that pleasant.
Okay, so what your wife's background? Where's she her ancestry from?
You're going to try to find some logic as to why she gave me oregano oil. There is none. There is none.
I'm just asking. There's none. So for me, this is where I go to. Like anytime people are like super sick, like if one person gets sick in the house, I'm not going to go full out. But let's say 3 people get sick in the house, I'm taking my behind the food line. So my inheritance, they're from Jamaica. So for me, I run to the store and I go buy probably all the ginger they got, right?
Oh yeah.
I bring it home and I chop it up, and this is like at least a 2 to 3 hour process. I'm in there scraping the skin off the ginger with a spoon, chopping it up, dropping it into a big pot, and I'm slicing up lemons. And I got like a giant thing of honey, and I just mix it together and just let it boil for like an hour straight, and to where it reduces down to like a nice little thick syrup. I put it in a cup, throw a little like a cap, if it's the kids, like a cap full of whatever alcohol I have on hand, just like a small cap full, because you kind of want them to be tired so they don't run around the house acting crazy. They're supposed to sit down, lay down, grab a blanket, and just sweat it out. And
you know what you sound like? You sound like you were grown in the 40s, because you know what people in the 40s used to do to their kids. No, go ahead, finish. I'll talk about it after you get done. Tell me what the recipe is.
Well, yeah. So I mean, yeah. So for me, that's what we give around the house for people just to sweat it out, but also I guess the properties of the citrus and then the natural properties of the ginger, and it's supposed to just bring it all out. But it's basically nothing but a giant vitamin C drop, really. And I mean, I like to do a study and actually see if it does work the way that we think it is, or is it really just in our heads? I mean, I think I know the answer, but it'd be interesting.
Well, okay. So, as a very big proponent of ginger, right? Yes, there is. That's not unfounded, right? So the ginger and your honey and your lemon all together, they do something to your body. I don't know exactly what it does to it. I know that it does something. I'm going to tell you how I know. I know because, again, shout out to my wife and my wife's cousin. which is probably where she got the oregano oil from, because she's a nutritionist, like she's got like a degrees in this stuff. So it won't kill me, but yeah, man, yeah, all of that. Trader Joe, yeah, all of that. What she does is she takes what you just said, right? Your ginger, water, and ginger, and lemon, and honey, right? Mm-hmm. Local honey if you have allergies. She adds turmeric.
Ooh, okay.
And the turmeric pulls down inflammation and muscle pain. Yeah. And when I tell you it works like that, if I could sell it, I would.
Well, why can't you?
Because I don't know how to package it. I'm gonna go through all of that right now, and then somebody be like, "That was my recipe." Then we got to fight in court. Then I got to blow somebody's cup like Puffy.
You beat them to the punch. You trademark it before they even get. Like, come on, Miss Earth USA knows this.
She does, but here again, I don't want to be the gangster that I would need to be a millionaire. So I'm just going to give this recipe away to our listening audience for people that have inflammation and like joint pain, like on some for real stuff. It is like you drink it, in less than 5 minutes later, it starts to draw down the pain in your joints and in your muscles, right? And it is the truth. Like it is good. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah. It's funny because I remember. I think it was one time that my son got sick, and my wife got sick, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going back to the roots. Like, it's like, and it's funny. Like they say, like your seasoning stuff. It's like, how do you know when to stop seasoning? It's like your ancestors will tell you, and that's exactly what it was. I was making it, and I was like, all right, when do I know it's done? It was like, grandma. Okay, I'm done. All right, cool. Like it tasted just like my grandmother and how my mom used to make. Like. I was like, oh man, like I drank it just because I was like, well, shoot, why not? But like for me, anything lemon, ginger, I'm drinking it anyway, like regardless whether I'm sick or healthy anyway. So to me, it doesn't. I just like the taste of it.
So let me ask you this: have you ever been to the farmers market and gotten and purchased a pineapple ginger?
What? Wait, no. First off, you said farmers market, right?
Yes.
So I've never been to a farmers market before.
Oh, Dominique. Okay.
I'm not that hipster.
It's okay. No. It's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. When the farmers market opens back up in spring, they may still. Oh no, it's about to be December, so they probably don't have it. When it opens back up in the spring, you need to go. Like it is unparalleled. Like the muscadine wine that we were talking about earlier before we got on.
Yeah.
They have it there, but they also have blueberry wine and all this kind of, artsy, crafty kind of stuff. But they also have, of course, they have fresh fruit, but they have fresh meats. They have, eggs that were raised humanely, and they're like it's a whole bunch of stuff. And they have things that you can't get in most places. One of the things at the farmers market in Charlotte they have, and they have them at both farmers market. Pardon me, a pineapple ginger. So they take pineapple juice and ginger and honey. Ooh. When I tell you it's the most refreshing. So
I'm with it.
The last time we went, I spent $20 and I got 4.
Okay.
And I drank all 4 in 2 days. And I said to myself, there has to be a better way. So I bought me a blend jet and I went and I got ginger paste from Harris Teeter.
Okay. Yep.
And I got pineapple juice in the can. And you put them together with some ice. The pineapple ginger smoothie is the most refreshing thing on this side of the planet. You don't even need, you can put some brown sugar or some honey, but you don't really need it.
Right.
It is amazing. And if they weren't already selling it, I'd be trying to sell it. But then again, like I said, I don't want to have to be that gangster to, make $1 million on this product.
So you're going to let you not be, you having to be a gangster stand between us and making some millions.
Listen, man.
All right, well, fine. I'll do it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, man. Hey.
I'll be the gangster. You just make the stuff. I'll be the gangster. I got it.
Bet money. You can be Steve Jobs. I'll be Wozniak.
No. I'm Frank Lucas.
Do we have to take it to the drugs? You want to hear something that's funny? Then I'm gonna ask you about All Mankind. Okay. So when we were driving here to Texas, my wife got these sweet tarts covered in nerds.
Oh.
You've had those, right?
I haven't had them, but I know about them. Oh yeah.
Okay, and I was like, man, we don't need to get any candy, right? They got the candy. They ain't tell me because I was on the phone. I said that before we went in. They went in. I was on a work call, right? It's like we don't need to get no candy. All right, so I'm on the work call. They come back out with this candy, and everybody's got some but me. All right, dad tax. Come on, dad tax.
Hand it over.
First of all, I was sleepy. So I was driving 18 hours. All right, so they gave me some. I was like, oh, and I was like, these things are so good. These things are like crack. So if you ever hear me, if you ever see me in real life and you hear me ask my children, does anybody have any more crack? I'm talking about the Pop-Tarts covered in nerds. I'm not talking about any drugs, okay?
Does anybody have any more crack?
Yo, we always I got to the end of a bag and I was like, well, guys, I gotta pull over. Like,
Joe Rogan.
Hey, y'all got and I'm gonna walk in and they don't have any at the gas station. I go to the gas station. If you don't have any, then you're not worthy of me buying gas at your place.
Me and my vehicle, we're taking our business elsewhere.
We're gonna take our business to someplace that appreciates us.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna fill up this $110 gas tank someplace else.
Oh my gosh!
Why, sir? Because you don't have any crack. What? Oh man!
No, sir. We actually he pulls that. We actually do. We're like, what? Oh god. Okay.
Well, wait. Whoa. I'm from North Carolina. It's a different thing. Crack is
too far.
Crack is different up there. No. Sorry.
Now he's exposed himself. Now you gotta buy it.
I'm walking to the car, sir. I need for you to put your hands. But no. Tell them. I look at my kids. They be like, "Hey, man, we told them not to ask for it."
Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah, no. But yeah, it was. Those things are really good. And here's the bet: we never buy them because we can never keep them, no matter how much we buy. So we got here. Okay, don't judge me. I bought a 20-pound bag. I bought 20 pounds.
What is that? Intent to distribute, sir?
That's federal time. That's 15 to life. 20 pounds. It's like 4 keys. What are you talking about? I don't know if it's 4 kilos. I'm gonna look up the conversion rate right now. That's how much I don't know about drugs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you stupid. I want to know.
To distribute.
Hey man, that's 9 keys, man. No, I'm going to jail for life for that, bro. 9 keys. I'm going to jail. Going to the
Can you
Fed.
imagine the police that got you busted? You think you're talking about drugs, and you're like, "Wait, is this candy?"
Bro, they have the entire SWAT team at. They wait till the kids go to school, so I'm here by myself. The kids would come back home. I'd be sitting on my couch with my shirt off, handcuffed, and my dog would still be in the cage barking his mouth. Oh my god, it'd be so bad. It would be so bad. And they'd be grilling you, sir. We heard you on video. Where's the audio?
Where are the drugs?
Where are the drugs?
What are you talking about? I was always talking about candy. What is that? The new slang now? Because they always think they got you. It's like, you idiot. I'm an adult. If I want to buy 20 pounds of candy, I want to buy 20 pounds of candy. Stupid.
And since you asked, look upstairs underneath my sofa. The code is 2323.
Yeah, that's gonna be so stupid.
Oh, we got it. He colored them all kind of colors. Oh man.
Stupid. Well, so the last time that we talked, I said, let's go watch, you gotta watch For All Mankind.
Oh my gosh.
You started it, and I gave you like a 3-episode buffer. So please tell me, isn't that not the greatest show of the year? Okay,
first things first. Before we pivot to this, right? Let's let y'all know we do show notes every week, right? Because we love y'all. We take the time to figure out what we're gonna talk about ahead of time. We got like a whole bunch of different options and places where we can go because we know once we get started, we ain't hit none of show notes this week. All right. So, but from last week, I got beef with you. Let me tell you why I got beef with you.
Okay.
Ain't nobody got time to be watching For All Mankind.
Okay? Why not?
Huh? Nobody's got that kind of time in their life. Okay. This freaking show has 4 seasons. The episodes are an hour long. Now, some are
an hour long. Some are even longer.
To some of y'all, that means little to nothing because you're thinking an hour. It's an hour. TV time is like 43 minutes, 42 minutes. No. This is Apple TV. There are no commercials. This is a full hour. This is like an entire freaking movie every episode.
Absolutely. But is it not good? Is it not good?
Hold on. I have to preface this. In my old age, I've come into when I was younger, I used to watch things just because they were good, not because I particularly wanted to watch them. But if it was deemed to be quality, Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up, I'm going to go watch it because it's good.
Right.
The older I get, the less I watch things because they're good. I only watch things that I want to watch, which is the reason why I had not watched That's My Neighbor and his Shelby. I hadn't watched For All Mankind because For All Mankind has a fatal flaw. It looks like a white man with white man's problems. Okay, so, and I say that because I like seeing a plethora, not just of characters, but of storytelling and of storytelling methods.
Right.
I like to see actors, not just black and white. I like to see, Indian and Chinese and Japanese and Korean and Filipino. And I like to see all of them that fit in the story, not just fit the character, just fit in the story, right?
Right.
And I like to see stories told from different perspectives, from men, from women, from gay, from straight, from trans. I like all of it because the perspectives matter to me.
Right.
Because it keeps these things fresh and evolving. And a lot of shows are just a white cast with white writers and white directors, and it has become stale to me, right? It's the reason why I haven't seen Martin Scorsese's last 3 films. I used to be a big fan of his, but I'm like, you could take some notes, dude. Like, come on.
Switch it up a little bit.
I digress. For All Mankind looks like a show about white people with white people problems. Now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, that show's freaking good. And it's not about white men with white men problems. It's not. The show is actually very, and I should have known because Apple, for all of Apple's faults, their Apple TV division, which you only have if you have Apple devices or if you pay for it, because nobody pays for it. Everybody has Apple devices. They get the year free. You get another Apple device, you get another year free. We all know how that works.
Right.
Fact,
they do it on purpose.
Look, Dominic, I have so many Apple devices. I have Apple TV free until 2032. But be that as it may, this show is amazing.
What episode are you on?
Season 1, episode 7.
Ooh.
And the other reason I have it, you could have mentioned that there were 4 seasons.
Well,
there are 4 seasons.
The 4th season just popped up like 3 weeks ago. So and what's fun? You think is good now, dude? You You haven't even watched it yet.
So around episode 3 and 4, when it hit its stride, I was like, oh, so we're really doing this. Right? Like we're really diving into this. And I was, oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
But
it really sucks you in. Each episode, you're just like, you're like, man, what's gonna happen? All right, what's going on? Like, like I like Ed and I like Gordo, but I think my favorite person has been Molly.
Molly. Still trying to get.
Molly is the ex-female helicopter pilot.
Yeah. I like Gordo's wife.
She's good too. She's good too. Yeah.
But yeah, I like Molly too.
Yeah, dude, you haven't. Oh my god, you haven't even. I can't wait for your text when you get to like season 2 and season 2. Ugh.
Well, I would have been farther along if I hadn't had COVID light on Saturday and Sunday. I didn't get to watch any of it.
Dude, that's my prime time. If I'm sick, I'm like, oh shoot, all right, cool. We wrap up in that blanket. It's like,
Okay. I bought off of Amazon for $10 a 10 by 10 blanket.
Ooh, wait, the big blanket?
You gotta get it. You see it on Twitter. You gotta get it. It's a game changer. It's so big and so.
I want one so bad.
I'm about to buy another one. That's how much I like it.
I love it. And the funny thing is, I love big blankets. I have not claimed a blanket as mine yet, but the family knows once I do it, it's gonna be over the top. My wife's gonna be like, "What do you need with a blanket that big?" I'm like, "You just don't understand."
I got a question for you.
I also wanted a weighted blanket.
I was just about to ask you, have you ever owned a weighted blanket?
No, so I've always thought about getting one, but right now, our youngest sleeps with us, and I'm just like, yeah, nah.
No, you don't want that.
Yeah,
and go light.
Really?
Let me tell you why. I'm a big dude. My wife, not so much, but I'm a big dude. So I said to myself, if regular people get a 10-pound weighted blanket or maybe a 15-pound weighted blanket, I'm a big dude. I'm going to get the 25-pound weighted blanket.
All right, everybody. He keeps throwing around he's a big dude. He's only like 4'11".
I'm 4'11" on my knees. Anyhow. Yo, so I got a 25. I had a 25-pound weight.
Dang.
Dominique.
25 pounds, bro. What are you
doing
in the Olympics?
First of all, I hurt my shoulder taking it out the box because it's an awkward shape. It's like, all right, shoulder be fine. So I put it on the bed, and me and the wife got in the bed, and we got under it. It was like, ooh, this is snug. It fits real good. We tried to go to sleep. We woke up. Okay, so we went to sleep. So you know how you know how you sleep.
Oh god!
Yo, we woke up like we was getting out of a coffin. No, my toes were hurting so bad because it was off the edge of the bed. And my wife was like, "We can't sleep with this thing." I'm like, "Yeah." I was so tired. I was like, "I think I've been in a car wreck or something." This is not how they say it's supposed to work. You're supposed to be refreshed. It's supposed to be like a swaddle. I feel like I've been playing football for the last 4 hours.
You're trying to choke yourself.
Yo.
Your chest can't rise naturally. Just
Yo, I don't know who that 25-pound weighted blanket is for, but it's got to be for a giant because that ain't for me. God almighty, man. It's the worst. I should have got a 15-pound weighted blanket. I'd have done that, we'd have been fine. But now I can't get another one because she don't want to hear that.
Right.
But get a 15-pound one or a 10. You can't go wrong going lighter.
True.
And yeah.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm definitely like the big 10x10 blanket is definitely on my list, and the weighted blanket is still on my list.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got it. As long as you don't spend too much on it. I think I only spent like $40 for my king size 25 pound. I got a real good deal on it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you got to do it. And the worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, you can always throw it at the kids. Don't throw it at their faces though. You got to throw it at their bodies.
It's like gravity hit them all at once.
You know what I'm saying? You want to know what life is like when you get an adult? Stand right here. Hold on. Boom! There he goes. Comes at you fast. Comes at you fast.
That's awesome.
Oh man. Oh gosh. Dude, we've been doing this for an hour. We're up on time for the first half of the show. That's crazy. Or for the show. Okay, so I need for y'all to tell us how we need to do this. Okay. Right? Do we need to close? Do we need to have two shows, right? Because we had this genius idea. We were just going to talk till we were done. The first time we did, it was like 2 hours, 45 minutes. And then we was like, we can't do it that way. But we got so much more sports stuff to talk about. But some of y'all don't want to hear about sports. So should we close like the podcast and then do the sports and let y'all go? Yeah. Or should we just keep y'all hostage? Y'all let us know in the comments.
Please.
And we will adjust to that. Because my wife keeps going, I'm not listening to anything over an hour. I'm like, but babe, we're funny. She's like, you're not that funny. I'm like, I beg to differ. I got you, didn't I? She's like, that's not funny. I was like, but I won. So, but yeah.
I mean, I've tossed out there that, we do two shows where like, one day we record this and put it out. And then another day we do strictly sports, kind of split it up just a little bit and give you guys a little, I don't know, not necessarily like smaller content, but just more targeted to whatever days that you guys want to tune in.
I'm saying, man.
Speaking of that, Good Burger 2. Hot, steaming pile of doo-doo.
It sounds like you went in there with expectations.
I am a major fan of the first Good Burger. Major fan.
So you went in there for nostalgia.
I did. And it let me down extra hard.
See, that's the thing about getting old, Dominic. You faced out a whole lot. Like, I was being funny when I said it at first, but then it kind of got depressing because there's a whole lot of things that, like, they remake something or they extend something. You go, oh yeah, and you go in and you go,
don't do it next time. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, like just
like for me. So here's my thing. For Keenan to be an SNL guy, I would have assumed he is a better actor. Like to a point to where he was a much better actor in the first one. This one, oh my god! I was like, dude, are you gonna carry this thing or not? Like, hey, it's kind of like, hey, Brian, you gonna bail us out? Like, you gonna do anything?
Nope.
Nah, nothing. I was just like, I can't. Like, it was funny at parts. It had its funny parts, but for the most part, it was just like, this is stupid.
So here's the thing, man. Like, there's a lot of stuff from back in the day that was only funny at that point in our lives. Like, it ain't even really funny by our standards today. Like, I love Martin, and some of his stuff is really funny, but there's a whole lot of that show that's only mildly comical at best.
True.
Okay. And it's like, I used to die laughing at this. And now, same thing with the Fresh Prince. Like, I watch the Fresh Prince now with my son and he loves it. And I'm watching it going, I'm only laughing because of nostalgia. Only laughing because I remember being his age and what I felt when I watched it. Now is not as funny. Right. And so I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that for you. I know that,
It hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little bit. I was like, because I mean, like, to me, I'm like, if you're on Saturday Night Live, you have to be pretty decent at acting in general, first off.
Oh yeah.
And just to see his performance in there, I was like, nah, man, like, nah, this ain't it. Like, you could have done better. Like, everybody else has an excuse, but you don't have an excuse.
Well, I mean, look, man. People be needing checks, bro, and sometimes you just gotta do it for the check.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm glad.
Sometimes you gotta do it for the check. And
how much does Keenan make on SNL?
Oh, Keenan been there for he. Matter of fact, isn't he the longest running SNL star? I think he is.
So it's estimated he's making $2 to $3 million a year.
Yeah, he's the longest. 14 seasons. Right. No, 21 seasons. Keenan's been on SNL for 21. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like that's I didn't know it was that long. I thought it was like in maybe the teens, early teens.
So for me, exactly. Like he didn't just do Good Burger for a check.
Maybe Kel needed to check. And Keenan was like, all right,
that I believe. But at the same time, you could have made it good. Like there were some things, like I said, the first movie, I watched that and I still laugh at the same parts because it is just hilarious. But it was just, but it also had a certain gravity, like a certain imminent threat coming. And this, man.
It's hard to top a fan favorite.
It's true.
It is hard. I mean, people try it and people fail because it's that hard.
It's true.
So I'm sorry, man. I mean,
And then Kel looks like a woman trying to play a man. That's the makeup was just like, it was horrible. It was bad.
I did not see that one coming.
It was.
I didn't see that one coming.
It was horrible. The makeup was horrible. I'm like, dude, they couldn't even like either Kel's really gotten old and his facial features really started defining themselves, or the makeup lady needs to be fired.
Well, I mean, in the makeup lady's defense, you're trying to make in the movie, were they grown or were they teenagers?
They were adults.
They were adults. Okay. From the trailer I saw, it looked like they were supposed to be adults looking like teenagers. That's kind of hard for 4-year-old men.
No, they were adulting.
Really?
Yes.
I tried to shoot them some bail, and that did not work out well for me. So I'm gonna let that ride. Hey, we're gonna try to switch gears. I gotta ask you this: you got the new Call of Duty?
What kind of question is that? Of course, I have the new Call of Duty.
Oh well,
I don't like it, but yes, I got the new Call of Duty.
Is it worth me buying it?
It depends. Do you play Warzone?
Which version of Warzone?
Like, just Warzone in general. Just like, you dropping in with like 2 to 4 guys, and you guys are trying to kill other people online and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
you sound very hesitant, sir.
Okay, so the thing that everybody else plays, thing that you played on the other one, I don't play that. Oh. With the bubble and the gas, I don't play that. I'm not that good. Okay. I die real quick. Y'all kill me. Y'all be like, hey,
you gotta have a good team. I was fortunate enough to have a good team to where, and I don't say this just to say this, but at one point I was top 0.5% in the world. So
see, you're the guy that would sneak up behind me and plant a proximity mine on me.
Well, but what what's funny? In my group, I suck.
Well, I mean, everybody can't be perfect, but still,
top 5%
of the world, that's
right.
That means everybody in your group's pretty doggone good.
Yeah, so, in my group, I suck, and I was top 0.5% of the world.
Wow, that's impressive. But yeah, I was thinking about getting it. But then I was like, man, I could be spending $100 every year on freaking Warzone.
Yeah, so I'll put it like this. I didn't like that I did it. They did some stupid stuff where at first you could buy the what's the thing called? The battle pass and get new stuff. They did something stupid where you have to you have to complete daily challenges to unlock attachments and stuff. And some of the daily challenges are stupid. Like some of them are like, hey, you gotta kill somebody while jumping off your left foot while shooting them backwards behind your head. I'm like, you're an idiot for coming up with that.
I don't have that kind of commitment. Like I'm not gonna pay for a game and then pay for a battle pass and then have to do insane stuff to level up my gun, right? Give me regular challenges and let me play the game. Like these microtransactions are starting to make me insanely angry, right? Because when I think about it, I bought the game and I bought a battle pass every 6 weeks?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And even if I bought the cheap one, it was $10. So I paid $70 for the game.
Yep.
And for the next consecutive for the next consecutive freaking 52 divided by 6 is what? 8? I spent another $80 on this stupid game for the battle passes. And if I wanted to get any special guns, I paid for them too.
Because you didn't want to behind,
I'm $200 in on this game for a year, and then they come out with another game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So here's my issue with that too. At some point they were cranking out like $5 to $10 million a day. That's how much they were earning.
They can kick rocks, yo. I'm not.
And then and it's so funny because like when they went from like the first Warzone to Warzone 2, we were like, man, I could have saved you some money. Because basically all they did was like Warzone 2, they changed a bunch of stuff and then reverted all those changes back to Warzone 1. And we're like, dude, I could have told you like all we wanted was a new map. Like you did.
That's all we want. We don't need
all that money for developing a new game just to take it back to what it was. Like you could have called me and I said, no, don't do all that. Save yourself some money. Just give us a new map and we'll
same graphics, same guns, same operators. We don't even need a different story. Nope. Just give us new freaking maps.
New maps and some new guns sprinkled here and there. Like whatever. We're good.
Well, to be honest with you, if you committed to giving us new maps every 3 months, we would almost if let's say you gave us 2 new maps every 3 to 6 months, we commit to paying the battle pass the $25 say it was $25 for all new maps to work on all player modes. We would commit the $25 every 3 to 4 months to buying that.
Yeah.
Keep the old maps, give us 2 new maps.
And then just rotate them.
And then
just rotate them. Like that's all you had to do. Like
that's all you had to
do. I would have charged them so much as a consultant. I'd have been like, all right, so you guys really want to hear what I'm gonna do? All right, cool. This is what I'm gonna do, guys. We're going to just make new maps, and that's it. Thank you for the check, and I'm walking out the door. Like,
no, we don't need a new story mode. We don't need new. No. I don't need for you to reconfigure, frostbite, none of that. Just add more servers, just new maps.
Well, if anything, they should have took the money that they used to develop Warzone 2 and put it more into banning the cheaters. Like,
or that I'll take that. But even if you don't ban the cheaters, everybody knows that they're cheaters. It's a part of the game. I don't need another game.
The funny thing is, like, you're catering to a bunch of guys. We're already simple. We don't need much.
You're gonna make the same amount of money, but reduce your expenses.
Exactly, which means you can give yourself raises for all we care. Like, I don't care.
They killed themselves for 2.5 years to give us another Warzone.
Like, and then on top of that, look, my experience with Warzone was during the pandemic, my friends invited me to play with them.
Exactly.
At that point, I was hooked. Like, I don't have to go out. I don't have to spend no money. Well, except for the battle pass and whatever. But that's like once a month or once.
Yeah, that's better than going to the restaurant.
I'm not out here doing drugs. I'm not sniffing crack. I'm not getting no craziness. Like I can turn on the game. Like I can get on Discord right now. My friends are in there right now.
Who sniffs crack?
Whitney Houston, apparently.
I don't know. I just eat it.
Like, look at this. Look at this. That's 4 people. Warzone right now.
Oh man, hey, but it frustrates me, and I think to myself, I invested all this money for absolutely no reason. I wish I could have my money back.
Well, and you know what else? You know what else? I got to keep going. Like I'm too deep now.
That's called the sunken cost fallacy.
Right. Well,
like,
but at least I don't spend as much money as some of my friends. They get all the skins. I'm like, bro, like you're the one keeping it. I was like, stop supporting them. Like you're putting somebody's kid through college at Blizzard right now.
Look, they're gonna mess around and let Battlefield come out with a good version, and they're gonna be stuck.
I teased that with my friends, and they almost kicked me out of the group for it. So I don't know.
It takes a while, man. I remember when Battlefield used to be the only thing that you played.
Now I will say, when GTA 6 comes out, I'm gonna go missing for a while. I'm going to be AWOL for quite.
You take a day off work.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's all good.
PTO baby, like what? They gotta get used anyway, so why not?
Oh man. All right. So bet. Eagles win. Cowboys win. Eagles win again. Cowboys win. In that span of time, the Panthers lose. Now, we could either spend our time talking about how great our teams are, or
great my team is.
Or
it's cute that you want to be in that category.
Or look, you better be glad Stephon Diggs is hurt, because if we had Stephon Diggs and Stephen Gilmore and Deron Bland, then we got a ball game. That's neither here nor there. That's for next year.
Look, I'm waiting for the Cowboy shoe to drop. It happens every year, and you guys
don't drop. You better watch yourself. Would y'all mess around and we beat y'all, and when we play y'all on December the 10th?
I think so, something like that.
And we win the division, then you know what's gonna happen, right? Y'all gonna have to fly all the way to Dallas to beat us. No, for real. Eagles win, Cowboys win. The Panthers are a dumpster fire.
Oh, big time.
What are they saying in Charlotte? Because I'm no longer there. What are they saying in Charlotte? Because I know what I'm saying from here.
I know what I'm saying. I'm saying, bro, if you're going to fire somebody and still haven't paid them $36 million, you just should have hired me.
Can I get...
I only need like...
You gonna sign me
36? You can pay me $1 million a year and fire me, and I'm still...
You gonna sign me to a contract, let me play, I don't know, 5/11 of the year, right, and then fire me and pay the rest of the 3-year contract? I could have done that.
Yeah. But I mean, what is it? 6 coaches in under 5 years that he's been owner. And you know, it's just it's sad because and you know what's funny? I saved this earlier because I was just like, this is just an insane stat to see. Where is it? Was it 2019 season? Dragged Cam Newton name through the media. Drafted Will Grier. Fired Ron Rivera. Had Ron Rivera change the defensive scheme from a 4-3 to 3-4 with no personnel for it. That's in 2019. 2021. Released Teddy Bridgewater. Traded picks for Ghost. Traded picks for Sam Darnold. Kept the college coach. Drafted a QB for value. Signed Cam Newton to be on an awful team, and traded for CJ Henderson. But it says traded for toast. It's funny. 2020 season. Hired college coach who won nothing. Gave the college coach a 7-year deal. Hired the coach because he looks like him. Didn't fire GM Marty Herney to get Andrew Berry. Released Cam Newton. Released Greg Olson. Hired Scott Fitterer. okay, whatever who that is, gave the college coach full control, and then was going to move the HQ to Rock Hill, which that's a whole nother story. 2022 traded for Baker Mayfield and kept the college coach. And 2023 didn't keep Steve Wilkes, who went 6-6 last year, which is an improvement, and didn't put the pieces around Bryce Young. I'm calling an indictment.
Wait. They forgot. Traded away DJ Moore and what's probably going to be the second pick of the draft next year.
Yeah, idiots. Complete idiots.
Like, aren't the Bears going to have like the first and second pick of the draft? The Bears have like the first and second pick of the draft next year. This goes to show.
Way too involved.
Okay. See? Here's where I call people's attention to our owner. If you're going to be an owner of a football team, you're going to be hyper involved, at least know what you're doing. At least know what you're doing. Okay? Now, this guy gets here and he thinks that because he's a billionaire and he's successful in business, he's going to be successful in football. That's not how it works. Okay. Everybody can't be Jerry Jones. Everybody can't be the owner of a football team and field a team that people want to go see. Okay. It's harder than it looks. It's harder than it looks.
I don't think so, but okay.
Oh, no, it's definitely harder than it looks. Ask him. Well, the man is by my calculation.
But you know what? That's the height of the Cowboys right now. You only
people
that you want to see.
No. Everybody wants to see the Cowboys. Either you want to see us win or you want to see your team beat us to death. Either way it goes, you want to see us. Okay? And every single year, we field a team that people will want to go see. Not in the playoffs, but during the regular season. We sell tickets. We're competent for the majority of the NFL calendar. Okay? It's harder than it looks. And this dude is out here selling the farm. He spent almost $100 million on coaches.
Yeah.
That don't coach there.
Like Matt Rule is sitting back at, what is it, Oklahoma?
Nebraska
chilling with his college salary and his NFL salary. Like, what am I going to buy this year? It is amazing.
Let me not get started. Okay, this is not in the show notes either. All these college kid coaches getting canned with these ridiculous buyouts of their contract.
Yep.
Okay, so in the show notes, I got this place, right? And I'm hoping that once we get a little bit more disciplined with our show notes, that we get to the point where we can talk about the things that make us angry throughout the week. What's made me angry this week, it's a whole list of things, but the most unserious thing that is serious is the fact that these college coaches are getting these buyouts that are in the 50, 60, 70 millions of dollars from these schools, and everybody goes, we can't pay the players, right?
Right.
The guy at Texas A&M, Jimbo Fisher, so I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I just know they just canned their coach.
Yep.
And it's a buyout. And the buyout states that he has to receive like half of the buyout in 30 days. And another 25% in like the next 60 days or something. It's stupid.
God.
He's about to get like a $24 million check or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
You should look it up. It's insane. But don't tell me you can't pay the players if you're paying the coach $24 million to not coach.
I love IT, but you know what? I'm in the wrong profession.
That's what I said. I should have been a coach hustler.
Yeah.
Just good enough to get the job and bad enough to get fired from it.
Yeah. And then just move on to another team because they're going to give me an opportunity.
Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. If I was as diabolical as I was when I was younger, I would have set my sights not on being an athlete, but on being a coach. If I'd have known it was going to happen like this, I'd have been a football coach.
Yep.
I'd have been a football coach, and I'd have been hot because I'd have come up with something cool. Yep. You know, like the road routes. They got Josh McDaniels hired like 3 times with absolutely no experience, or you know, the jet sweep fakes that got your boy in the 49ers.
Yep.
Freaking, I would have come up with something like that because I play man a lot. I'm real good. And they'd have hired me, and then I'd have purposely screwed it up, and they would have had to pay me the money, and I'd have just retired. No, I'm dead serious. Think about it.
But I mean, so this also puts an asterisk on the Panthers because it's like, well, you're just not going to go get another coach because guess what? The next coach, because he has no confidence that he's going to be there possibly even next year, he's going to charge you an exorbitant price, and you're going to be stupid enough to pay it, and then you're going to fire him in a year. Exactly just what you thought. Like, nobody wants to be a coach for the Panthers anymore.
Okay, so just for kicks and giggles, on November the 22nd, Matt Rule signed an 8-year, $74 million contract.
You said how long? 7 years?
8 years.
8 years. Okay.
$74 million. Ooh. 74. That's with Nebraska. That's with Nebraska. Hold on, Panthers.
So he's getting that with Nebraska, and then whatever he's getting.
I'm sorry, 2022. He signed a 7-year, $60 million contract with the Panthers. So yeah, 2 years.
2022 was last year. Jesus. Wow. Well, that means that had to be like in 2021 then, because I think he was a coach for about 2 years.
This is how you know that billionaires have too much money.
Oh, big time.
When you can owe a man that you hired less than a year ago, Frank Wright, $36 million, knowing that you had to pay him $36 million and you just get rid of him, that's how you know billionaires have way too much money.
Yeah, because I mean, for the rest of us 100,
who throws away $36 million?
So anybody who bought a team who's $100 million, they'd be like, look, man, I did sign you to that contract. I'm gonna need you to fulfill some parts of that, or at least get to like.
Bro, you better coach. You're gonna have to coach like your life depends on it, because it does, bro. $36 million.
That's why you can't have a truly black owner, because it's like, hey man, I paid you this money. Like, I'm gonna need some return on my investment. I'm not gonna fire you. You going out here every week and you gonna answer these questions. I'm gonna get my value, homie. I'm gonna get my value. Don't make me have to show. I will show up at your house and we're going through the coaching plan together for what you got going on this week.
I'm gonna embarrass you on national TV every week until you quit.
Yeah, because if you quit, I ain't paying you, homie.
Matter of fact, let's go down this rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
If I was the owner of the Panthers and Matt Rule was still the coach, I wouldn't have fired him because I'm not paying you what. Let's see, he owed him like $46 million, $44 million. I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. What I am going to do is I'm gonna make you sit on the sideline with me while I call the plays. Like we play a man. Hey, tell me to run to the right. Whatever play that is, call that.
Yo, that'd be
whatever play was call that. Yo, I'm dead serious. And you know how they be hiding their face?
Mm-hmm.
They want to hide their face like this here. Yeah. I wouldn't be hiding my face. Nope.
Hey, Bryce. He's gonna run like 5 yards up and make a left, and I need you to hit him. All right, cool. And if not, just turn around and just give it to the running back if he's still there.
I'd go stand next to the NFL Films microphone and be like, "Hey, coach said run this play. Don't do this. Run the other play." And so they can get that joint on film. I'm gonna embarrass you every Sunday. I'm getting my $46 million worth. I don't care. Oh my God.
If I'm being a laughing stock. Oh, yo, I'm going there.
I would make you fly. I'd make you fly. Not on the team plane. You catching Delta.
And not even no first class, no business class.
Economies. No. You
on the back of the plane next to the toilet.
Section 6, bro. You section boarding six. That's you. That's what you get.
Right there next to the toilet. Yes.
I'm snatching your seats. You know them seats that you get in the contract? Mm-hmm. You can't have them no more. Them Those are for good coaches. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But my wife wants to come. She can pay like everybody else to see your happy team.
Oh, that parking spot you had? Nah, man, you gotta go pay for your parking, bro.
You come out. Hey, man, somebody towed my car. Yeah. That spot's for coaches that win. It will remain empty until you win some games.
Yo, you know what? We need an owner to do that because I guarantee you that will set the bar again. Because it's like, nah, man.
Performance incentives.
Like, oh, you thought you was entitled, homie? Oh, okay, yeah, whatever, man.
Oh my god.
Go on somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Like you didn't read the fine print, did you? Huh?
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey man, I need you to take that paraphernalia off. What? Yeah, man. You ain't had no win the season. You can't be going around town repping the city, man. You gotta take that off.
After the game, she's clean. Matt Rule's sweeping up the popcorn and cups and taking out the trash.
4-game winning streak. You gotta clean the stadium by yourself. That's it. That's what you got.
That's paying. Here's your mom.
Don't you think I should be looking at videotape for the next game? No, you already lost 4. We ain't going to the playoffs. Clean the stadium. Run it. Run it.
Yeah, like that would be epic. I'd live for that.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That was
whatever.
Oh god,
I'm sorry because I mean, like I'm an Eagles fan, but I live in Carolina, and I'm like, you just want the place that you live to be decent. Like they don't even have to be really good. It's like I just want you guys to be competitive. Like that is it.
I have a sauce. No, I don't. I really don't. I would like for them to be good because, but I don't. It's absolutely comical. And I love to see the fact that somebody that was so arrogant about being so good at so many things can't seem to figure out how to field a good football team.
Well, but then also because, especially with Carolina fans, we were so used to, I guess Cam was on the decline, but Cam got that year that Cam went to the Super Bowl, we were coming off that and we were just waiting to bounce back up. And it's just like, and it just kept going. And it was just like,
yeah, every year y'all been around the 8-8 mark, right? Y'all been doing the Cowboys thing, like right on the line of making the playoffs ever since the Super Bowl, right? And so, y'all don't really know what it's like to have a really bad season except for last year. Right? Got rid of Matt Rule. Y'all, finished the tank job. And then y'all got Frank Wright and your boy, Bryce. And now y'all about to have another bad year, but you're just not going to get a pick out of it because you already traded it away. And
first of all, why were they trading for Baker Mayfield?
Okay, so in defense, because I was just about to Google Baker, not the Bucks, right? So Baker's down there with the Bucks, right? And the Bucks are 4-7. They're hot garbage.
Yeah.
They're hot garbage, but they got 4 wins. They're hot garbage. I can't even spin this. No way.
I don't even want on my.
They ain't got no running game either, man. They ain't got no running game. But their schedule hadn't been easy though. Yeah, no, their schedule was not particularly easy.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Like 40. They got the Titans, the Bills, the Texans, the Lions, they had the Falcons.
The Lion.
Put it like this. They down there, they could have had some more wins. They could have some more. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. But you trade for Baker because you hope that the Great White Hope can come in there and win some games. But you got to have somebody.
Baker Mayfield.
Hey, man.
He wasn't even doing that great in Cleveland.
No, he wasn't.
So why would you mortgage the farm for Baker Mayfield?
It was like a 2 and a 4. It's like a 2 and a 4.
But now we don't have a 2 and a 4.
Y'all can't draft anyway, so why would it matter?
It's true.
Why would it matter? Look, consequently, my Cowboys have 5 people, count them, 5 that we drafted that are starting. One of which, DeRon Bland, he's leading the league in pick sixes and interceptions. Another one that you would know is my guy, my middle linebacker. I gotta remember his name. He's really good.
It's not Van Der Esch, is it?
No, Van Der Esch got hurt. He actually replaced Van Der Esch. That kid's really good. Like, we found all these guys in the draft, and they're like starting on our defense.
But it just sucks that your stadium is built on an Indian burial ground, and Jerry Jones has upset the football gods in God knows what manner.
Okay, so let's be real. It's not built on an Indian burial ground. It is, however, an affront to Mother Earth, which is why we can't win.
So what?
It's an affront to Mother Earth.
What the freak is that?
I understand that the electricity that's needed to power that stadium is more than the majority of the Central American countries.
Oh my God.
Like on the Sunday that the AT&T Stadium is up and running, it requires more power than an entire country for the day. I'm not being facetious or anything. Like that's real talk. And I haven't been to see it, but I hope to go see it. I would like to go see it this year, but it's not looking like it's going to happen until like next year early, probably for my birthday next year. So,
but you know what? I respect the Falcons and their stadium and what they do there. You know your big stuff when you were able to convince Chick-fil-A to allow you to sell chicken on Sundays.
I mean, that's a business decision, though.
They somehow convinced Chick-fil-A to allow them to sell Jesus' chicken on Sunday.
Yeah, that was pretty big. That was pretty big.
But like I said, yes, your Cowboys may be okay at losing their drafting, but the thing is,
what's all this hate for? What's all this hate?
You guys don't win. Every year is we them boys. Y'all, what about them Cowboys? And
we are always them boys. It doesn't matter. You act like it matters whether we're winning or losing. We're always going to be.
It needs to matter because what happens is,
listen,
is when you guys are in a game that requires you to actually win and put forth effort to win the game and actually do something to catapult you guys to greatness.
Hey, man.
Either a fumble happens, an interception is thrown.
What's up with all the hate, man?
Key moments. And you guys put yourself through it every year.
What's up with all the hate? What?
There is
no hate. Where this is coming from?
I'm just.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait just 1 minute here. Just because your team went to the Super Bowl last year and won the Super Bowl 3 years ago for the first time in how many years? See, what most people don't understand, you got to win Super Bowls to understand this. Your team was good 3 years ago, and they're good this year. Chances are, after this year, they will be good, right? They're not good because that's how the NFC East goes. But we're going to be good. We're always going to be good. Every single year. We may not win every single year.
Good enough to get right there and then fumble the bag.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
One playoff win in 25 years.
See. This is where y'all make Cowboys fans go. Let me tell you where y'all make us go, right?
All right, where are we at?
Y'all won a Super Bowl in 2018. 2018. Now, before that, the last time you won a Super Bowl was 1960. So from where I'm sitting, since the 1960s, we tripled your Super Bowl output. So what I think you need to do is take your one Super Bowl and go pause it somewhere in the corner and figure out how to be relevant.
You know
how about that?
1960. Well, 1960. The last time you guys won a Super Bowl was what, 95? So 1960 to 95 is 30 years, and then from 95 to now is, oh my God, 30 years. It's almost.
You know what's crazy about that though? Y'all went 48 years without a Super Bowl. Guess what team's never gone 48 years without a Super Bowl?
No other team. Yeah.
Not even the Cowboys.
But you know what?
No.
You know what? After we got good, we stayed pretty good.
So we stayed pretty good.
Yeah, we're number 1 in the NFL right now.
Right now. Go ahead, have your moment. Here's the thing. We're always here. Y'all be up sometimes. Y'all be down most times, but we're always
watching
here.
a Cowboy game, once we get to like December, late December, early January, I can always count on you guys fumbling the bag.
And here's the funny part. At the beginning of the year, nobody's looking at the Eagles going, oh man, I'm worried about that. I hope they lose. Because we know that soon enough, you guys just going to be bad. You're going to be bad. It's going to happen. And you better hope that your coach stays around long enough to keep you good. Because what I am here to tell you is those contracts, they be coming, right?
Wasn't Doug Peterson the last one that won the Super Bowl? Like Sirianni didn't even win it.
All this winning costs you, right? And once you got to start paying people, all this changes. But you know, you're good now. I give you that. You're good now. Better not lose to us on the 10th, but you're good now.
Hey, you know what? But we've never been, oh, fly Eagles fly. We the boys.
Y'all have always been fly Eagles fly. You're the third most obnoxious team in the league.
I know where you got that stat from because I read it too, but whatever. Okay.
The crazy part, I didn't even read it. I just knew it to be true in my bones.
Nah, man. I mean, when we weren't good, we were always humble. Hey, man, we just gotta make it this next game. We don't. Hey, hope we win. You know, it is what it is. We don't. Oh yeah, we gonna win this. Oh yeah, we gonna. This is our year. Like, how do you do that for 30 years and then get the strength to do it another year? Like, you gotta be tired.
We've always been good enough to have an expectation of winning. You guys just have been led astray. Yeah, we got to wear this green whether we win or lose. So we just, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. We never go into a season with that. We go into the season thinking we have a chance. We're going to win. Y'all just got there, well, we going to go to the games anyway. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowing. We're going to throw batteries at people. But that's because of what we do. We didn't come here for watch football. We came here because it was tradition. Yeah, I know what it is.
Something more. It's something.
I mean, it ain't like y'all are Pittsburgh or something. You know what I mean? It's not like you're Pittsburgh or something. The real Pennsylvania team.
Ugh. Yeah, those guys. The rapists? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Wow. But nah. Let me back up. You bringing out the crazy. You bringing out the fanatic. That he don't normally come out until somebody be talking craziness. Like my Panthers fans be talking crazy, and I'd be like, man, when's the last time y'all won a Super Bowl, dude? Like, let's be real.
Look, I still think somebody paid Cam off to throw that Super Bowl because ain't no way.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes a better team happens, and that's what happened. He met a defense that was just ready for him. That's
true. I mean, yeah. I mean, that season they went, to the Super Bowl and practically undefeated in the conference. It was just like it was good. It was a good performance, but they just couldn't keep Cam from getting sacked either.
Okay, they had DeMarcus Lawrence. They had DeMarcus Ware on one side,
and what's that?
And Von Miller on the other. What do you expect?
No, but I mean, they still didn't have a good O-line at all. Like Cam got sacked throughout the season.
Would it have mattered?
Maybe, because maybe he could have stayed for the Super Bowl. Like,
this is how I know y'all don't be watching the Cowboys. If you don't watch Cowboys, you would have known that having DeMarcus Ware on the other side of Von Miller means that you can't double team either one of them, which means your quarterback's running for his life all game long. And even if you have Pro Bowl tackles, I believe Von Miller didn't he have like the record for most sacks in a year?
I think so.
And he got it after DeMarcus Ware got it. You got DeMarcus on the weak side, Von on the strong side. But you better be glad Cam survived that game.
Yeah. Like the only reason why that Super Bowl is cemented in my head is because my daughter was born that year. And it was like, all right, yeah, Carolina, Super Bowl 50, the stars were aligned, and it was just like Peyton freaking Manning, man.
Yo, okay, yeah, we're gonna close this up, but Peyton Manning with no arm. Oh, dude, have you heard about Drew Brees?
Oh, the fact that he can't throw anymore.
Yo, that man got on the interview. Was like, yeah, I don't throw my right hand anymore. It's like, what? He's like, yeah, I throw left-handed now. I'm sorry, what? Like, Brees can't even Hall of Fame anymore? Apparently, the injury that he had to his shoulder before he got to New Orleans so greatly affected his shoulder that now he can no longer throw with his right arm. He can't raise it. He can do this, but he can't do this. Mm-hmm. I was like, Dad, so I really shouldn't have been talking trash about you in the last 2 seasons because you really couldn't throw the ball. And what you did was
he just can't throw the ball. Oh, okay.
Yo, you know how many times he threw the ball in the last 2 seasons of his career? Yeah. More than any grown man should. Yeah. Behind a line that was that porous.
Yeah. He was slinging that ball too, man.
He was slinging that ball 10 yards down the field, hoping nobody picked it off.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's heart.
Yeah.
Like, I respect that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I completely respect that. Oh, man. Okay. Who do you think, before we close, who do you think? No, I'm not going to do that yet. Have you seen the Nuggets play yet?
No.
I don't like the Nuggets. I'm not a Nuggets fan. I respect Joker. I'm not a fan of his.
Right.
In some respects, I think the Nuggets got lucky last year.
Really?
Okay. In some respects, right? I'm not saying in all respects. I just feel that way because I never liked them. I never really liked them. I didn't think they were as good as they are. The Nuggets are going to repeat.
Hey man, when you have a guy like Joker who plays basketball as well as he does,
that ain't even why. You would think that it's why. That's not why. I mean, it's the reason why they're going to win again. Yes, but they literally are 9 deep. Let me explain.
That's tough. Yeah, when you're that deep in basketball.
Did you see any of the stats from the last 2 games? Did you see where Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan went for 55 combined?
Yes.
In any playoff series, if they could contribute a third of that,
all right, you're gonna win.
That team beats everyone. I was like, Reggie Jackson got DeAndre Jordan off the floor, and Reggie Jackson was balling.
Yep.
Another guy that they brought in that can get his own shot and that plays good defense. To add to the other guys that they have, he can spell the point guard. He can spell your boy. And even when he's hurt, he can play in his place. He works well with Joker. They run that back cut. I'm looking at this team like, as much as I hate to say it, I don't see anybody in the West that's beating them.
Yeah, no, it's tough. Like they've got all the pieces. Granted, you thought they lost the step that they needed, but I mean, no, I think with a team like that, I don't see
the only team I think matches up with them is the Bucks.
But even at that, I don't think the Bucks aren't that. They're not 9 deep.
They're not 9 deep, but they're big enough. I mean, playoff is going to cut that rotation down to 8 players for the Nuggets. That's still a lot of players. Most rotations are 7. Right. 8 players is a lot of players we playing in the playoffs. But they're the only team that matches up because they're the only team that's big enough to match up with them. But even still, like, oh my God. Oh, and Brook Lopez is shooting 44% from 3 or something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's turned into a very good 3-point shooter.
Well, I mean, if you put the Bucks against the Nuggets, I mean, you're talking about size versus Damian Lillard. You're right. I mean, I think they match up essentially pretty well because I mean, Dame doesn't play great defense, but he's okay at defense. So I think Jamal is the same way. He doesn't play great defense, so that's a wash. I mean, Jokic, if you can keep him out of the middle, so you're talking about matching up with Giannis and Jokic, and then the last part is Brook Lopez, who's guarding Brook Lopez, and who's Brook Lopez guarding?
Well, I put Brook Lopez on him and give Giannis backside. Mm-hmm. He gets the help because you want Brook Lopez to take the fouls,
yeah,
and not Giannis. But that's the only thing.
But I mean, also to beat him, you need Brook Lopez to contribute.
But here's the other thing: for the Bucks to beat them, the Bucks got to make it. And from what I understand, I have seen the Celtics play. The Celtics are balling. Jalen, I ain't got no left hand. Brown is balling. Jason Tatum is balling.
Yeah.
AK-47 is balling, and I'm like, good God.
Yeah.
This is who do you think is going to win the in-season tournament?
Well, right now the Lakers are in the lead, which is interesting because they're like season-wise, they're not really doing all that great.
Yeah, LeBron be having agendas at the beginning of the season. This season, he wants that so that he can have something that nobody else in his stratosphere. Kobe don't have it, Mike don't have it. Right. He's the only person that would have it.
But
and I get it.
But I mean, other than that, I don't know. I mean, so let's put it this way. I've got this month to really catch up on a lot of what's going on in that and the games that's coming on because, the whole court thing is a little weird, a little awkward. But
it's like, please just stop. You're killing me.
But then also, like, I've been really focused on like the whole James Harden story lately. And that's
they are killing Russell Westbrook for absolutely no reason. This man is doing everything that he could possibly do to make this team win.
Yeah.
People are acting like, and I don't blame him. You see, he's getting testy with fans now. Well, not testy. He's calling fans out for the stuff that they say.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. Like, I'm taking this. I took a pay cut. I'm here.
I'm on the bench.
I'm going to the bench. I'm helping this team win as best I can. It's not my fault that they ain't got no chemistry on the floor. And you're gonna be talking brazy to me. He getting people kicked out, and he should. Because people watch your mouth, man. Look, these are grown men. You would not say that to Russell Wilson if you saw him on the street. So don't say it just because he's in the game.
Right.
Like,
yeah, fans get real bold, and that almost that became a problem when what was it after the whole the COVID thing where they went back to actually playing in the stadiums and all that. And that was a problem for a while. Like a lot of fans were getting kicked out like in droves, like week to week. So I mean, but then also like looking at how Philly's been liberated since James Harden has been gone, and they've just been absolutely soaring, and it's like wow.
Yeah, I saw that. Didn't they beat the Lakers by like 48 points?
Yeah, it's like so James was the problem.
Well, he definitely was the problem. He was the problem there. They had enough talent to win without him, and I mean.
I just want James to be out of the league at this point. Like,
I don't wish that for him, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen fast too.
I thought, I mean, so Philly did a great job in offloading him for what how they did, because I thought Philly was going to be his last stop. I thought Philly was going to take the bullet and be like, "Look, we're going to save you guys from this trouble." But then the Clippers was like, "No, we'll take him. Yeah, we'll take him." And it's like, all right, whatever.
Hey, man, it's a win-win for Steve Ballmer. You do know that, right?
Another guy who's got way too much money to pay players that don't perform correctly. Yeah.
Hey, man, an operating loss that the Clippers have offsets any money that he makes that year.
True.
Like, I know I sound cynical, but real talk, y'all don't really understand how some of these billionaires be
playing
thinking.
Chess while we're playing chess.
They be out here acquiring contracts so they can reduce their taxable income.
We
they got too much money.
We look at failing businesses, be like, "Oh man, why would you even operate like that?" And they're just sitting there like, "Man, I don't even care. Like, this is offsetting the money I make elsewhere. Whatever."
Dude, look. Let's say this, and we got close. We gotta wrap it up. Real talk. If you are in a certain tax bracket, and you don't have a business that's failing, you're doing it wrong. Yeah. You're doing it wrong. Like I'm sorry. Like, and it only really had. I mean, I ain't talking about like fictitious or fraudulent failing.
Yeah.
But I mean, a business that provides product but don't really make a whole lot of money. Yeah.
There's good. There is good debt. So I was like, all right, cool. Hey, whatever.
Man, I saw a TikTok the other day, and this dude explained. It wasn't TikTok. It was on Instagram. This dude explained how the tax code works in a way that I actually understood, and I was like,
"Wait, was it a black guy?"
No, it was a white guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, not that guy. I know who you're talking about. I'm not talking about him.
I was about to say, if you get a chance, go watch Carlton Dennis.
No. I know who you're talking about. I'm not talking about him. No. But no, he went through the tax brackets and he explained how it worked. And I was looking at it, I was going, I gotta lose some money.
I need a failing business. Where can I get one of those?
I've got to lose. No, seriously, right? I heard a guy. I was again on Instagram, and I heard a guy talking about it. Right now, he was a millionaire, but he was saying, "I try my best to get my taxable income down to $70,000." I said, "Bro, but you're a millionaire. How you do that?"
Right.
But there are ways to do it. And I was like, and I didn't understand why until the dude explained the tax code. I was like, oh, so that's why I owed that year, not this year. I gotta lose some money. like I'm losing money this year because business was good, but so I'm straight
right
this year. Next year I gotta figure this thing out. I'm looking at this like
need a revolving source of loss.
Or just break evenness, please.
Right, no, for sure. I mean, that's how we are. Like doing our taxes. Like, look, just break as close to even as possible. We'll take it. Like, just please.
Yo, and the thing that really got me was he was like, "All right, you know how much money you're gonna make this year. You can literally calculate how much you need to take out of your check every month, so you're not giving the government more because it's an interest-free loan." And I hate the thought of that. I don't need a big check at the end of the year. Just give me all my money. Give me money right now. Give me my money right now. So I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, billionaires do the same thing too, man. They got James Harden. They probably gonna re-sign him to a 2-year deal. Well, no, they're probably not gonna re-sign him, but they're gonna sign somebody else to a 2-year deal. And
he can sign me to a 2-year deal.
Man, sign me to a 10-day contract, bro.
If you're trying to lose some money, look, just sign me to a 10. Whatever you're gonna give James, I can't be that bad. I'm not that toxic.
I don't understand why people think they got to jump through all these hoops to lose money. I can tell you exactly how you lose money. Hire me as a coach. I promise you, I will be bad enough for you to fire before the All-Star game.
Yeah,
I'll be bad enough for you to fire before week 9. Okay,
I'm with you.
And you'll be justified.
If you're trying to reduce your taxable income, dude, I can help you with that. Just work with me here. Just work with me.
I mean, think about it. If you put it like this, if you know that you're about to come into some money, and I'm speaking to all the billionaires out there, if you know you're going to come into some money in the next 4 or 5 years, hire me as an assistant coach now. Attribute to me something inventive, and then hire me as your coach, and I'll take the fall. I will gladly sit there. I will answer every question at every conference. They will hate my guts. I will leave the city. We will all be happy with the results.
Like just sitting there like, man, we need a fall guy. Where's that Steven guy's number? You got it? All right, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, man. I'll make sure that none of your players, I'll make sure to communicate appropriately to your players that we're playing for next year without them knowing.
Yep.
Without them being able to attribute this to me or you. I will make sure that you're in the proper draft order to maximize your picks. So I know sometimes you like trade before I get there and you be messing things up. I'll fix that for you too. And I'll make sure that none of your star players are playing any longer than they absolutely have to. 1, to cover the spread, and 2, to get hurt. I am your friend. Hire me. I will make sure that your plan comes to pass.
I'll be the OC.
Yeah, I bring in Dominique. That's 2 incomes, bro. We writing off all kind of money for you.
Hey, they could be like, the new one of the new owners of a team is gonna be like, hey man, I need to lose some money. one of the other coaches will be like, "Hey man, we've got the fixer."
You call that Steve guy?
Yeah,
He's good.
Yeah. Call the fixer. They got you. Don't worry about it.
They had that confidential meeting. So, how much money you need to sign? How much money you need to lose? Well, see, we need to lose. We need to lose $180 million this operating year. Okay, fine. I know exactly who you need to sign. Let me call James Harden.
Different consulting packages right here. You want package A, package B, package C, and this is what it comes with.
I'll make sure that you sign the people that are on the end of their career that look good now, but they ain't gonna be good during the year. Look, man, I got a whole plan up here right now.
Package C, the big centerpiece of it is there's gonna be a scandal at some point. Man, you're creating scandals too? Man, you guys are good.
They caught him on the wire talking about crack. We got to fire him. I set this up years ahead of time just for you.
It's going to look so natural, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. I think we've jumped the shark. Or landed the plane, one or the other. Either way, it's been, it's been a time. It has been.
I'm about to say shark. Oh, wait. Because Mark Cuban is leaving and he's selling the team.
Yo, I saw that too. $3.5 billion for a minority stake.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a majority stake.
Yeah,
but he's selling.
He bought it for like 200 mil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's smart. He's getting out of that business because he screwed up some HR.
He's also retaining head of basketball operations.
Yeah.
He's retaining
for now,
and he's leaving Shark Tank, which sucks.
For now, he's he's taking his money and going home because he knows what's coming right around the corner.
Vegas,
this big old recession that we've been hiding from for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, all right. Oh, good people. Hey, good people of the interwebs. Good people of the interwebs. We must let you go.
Give us free.
Yo, people. Okay. Can I tell you this, man?
What's up?
When I was in college, I had this one rivalry with this one dude on NC State's campus on the NBA court, right? Because there was an NBA court. You only got invited to play on the NBA court, or else you got embarrassed because former NBA players and former ACC players and current ACC players would play there.
Mm-hmm.
There's one guy who's on the court. I didn't like him. He didn't like me. The reason he didn't like me because I dunked on him. I didn't like him because every time I came to the court, he'd say, "Give us free." He used to call me John Man Hutsu. Every time I came to the court, and I was so unbelievably upset. I hated it. Hated it. But I mean, in his defense, I did dunk on him multiple times. So I understand his animosity, but come on, dude.
But honestly, I'm like, well, that's the best you got. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, though, man, I was kind of self-conscious, So not anymore. I'm that dude.
Hey, man, it's all good. That's all good, man. But yeah, so we will see you guys same bat channel, same bat time next week.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Steven, thank you as being such a wonderful co-host that you are, sir. And make sure you start your Amazon shopping. I wish I had an affiliate link to throw in here. I mean,
I got an affiliate link. I'm gonna throw it in there. My wife, you see these paintings behind me?
Yeah.
Terrell, she did all of these paintings. She's got her Etsy page up, and she just did 2 more. Them joints are dope. If you like Rick and Morty, you're gonna like these. I'll send them to Dominique so you can have a look-see at them. But it's called idkjustpaint.com. I think it is idkjustpaint.com. I don't care, just paint, and it's pretty dope. So
okay. Yeah, we'll put that down in the description box. You guys definitely take a look at that and support Miss Earth USA.
Please do. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week. Go Cowboys.